Football has a weird way of evening itself out, especially when every decision VAR makes is wrong. Same two players 5 minutes apart. Brentford versus Newcastle. This is Outarra and this is Dan Burn. Outarra gets the ball in the box, works his way past Dan Burn. Dan Burn, who's on a yellow card by the way, clumsily sticks his leg out and fouls him. A Stonewall Brentford penalty and a Stonewall second yellow. Dan Burn should be sent off and Brentford get a penalty. It went to VAR. Dan Burn knew what was going to happen. Everyone in the stadium knew what was going to happen. It was a clear and obvious penalty. Somehow, the only people in the world that didn't know what was going to happen are the people who made the decision. They decided no penalty and no red card, despite the clear foul. And in fact, booked Outarra. And somehow Dan Burn got away with the red card and Brentford didn't get a penalty. And Outarra got booked for diving. But just 5 minutes later, another ball played through. And who's onto it? Outarra. And who's chasing him? Dan Burn. The same two players in the penalty box again. This time, I think Dan Burn actually touched the ball. Either way, Outarra goes down. So one of these two's getting sent off because now they're both on yellow cards. And the referee, perhaps knowing that the decision they did 5 minutes ago was wrong, decides Dan Burn's getting sent off this time. And Brentford have a penalty. And Dan Burn doesn't even complain that much because he knows he shouldn't have been on the pitch anyway. It's just so weird that it was the same two players 5 minutes apart. And Brentford score the penalty, meaning Newcastle are going to be the first team ever to win the Champions League and go down in the same season.